In this video we will create an eye-catching fractured oil pastel picture of a sports car completed with a gloss finish. The aim is to practice our tonal blending techniques using oil pastels. For our younger learners, the teacher has provided a car template to colour in. However, this style of colouring could be used over any simple image that has been divided up into angular shapes with a straight edge. This video also serves as a good starting point to the introduction of Cubism. Materials you will need are a pencil, ruler or straight edge, a razor, masking tape, an image you want to trace, here we're working with a simple sports car, some PVA or Mod Podge to add a final glaze, and some oil pastels, but not the whole selection of colours. For this picture we are working just with white, light blue and dark blue oil pastel to take inspiration from Pablo Picasso's blue period art style. Here we will introduce the concept of working in a monochrome style. Monochrome means a photograph or a picture developed or executed in black and white or in varying tones of only one colour. To begin, we will trace the basic shape of the car using A4 printer paper stuck down with masking tape. It's important to not add any complicated details. You can trace over a window during the daytime or alternatively over the screen of a tablet to allow the light and image to pass through your paper. Once the image has been traced, we will use a straight edge or ruler to divide up the paper into some random angular shapes. Please note they do not have to look exactly the same as mine in this video, this is just an example. Next, get ready these oil pastel colours, dark blue, light blue and white. To begin the colour blending of the three oil pastels, use a separate piece of paper to test how the dark blue, light blue and white can be blended by overlaying each colour over one another. Once you feel confident in your practice sheet of blending and overlapping, you will work systematically to colour blend from dark to medium to light in each different shape as demonstrated in this video. For the end result to look effective, it is important to note that the shapes should be coloured in the opposite way so that they can show contrast, meaning strikingly different to each other. If your oil pastels have a paper wrapping and you want to cover more space, you can simply unwrap that and then use the side of the oil pastel to cover larger white paper space, as you can see here. Please remember to protect your clothing when working with oil pastel, and if you have newspaper at home, it's always a good idea to lay some underneath this image so you don't get any on the table. In my demonstration here, you can see how I use the white oil pastel to blend the pastels into each other and fill up any unwanted white paper patches where you don't want them. Another great tip to keep your work and yourself clean when working in oil pastel is to rotate the paper once you have coloured in different sections. This avoids your hand smudging the pastel as you colour across your paper. When your pastel picture is complete, it is advisable to add a glaze to seal it and protect it from smudging to give an eye-catching sheen. If you have PVA glue or gloss effect Mod Podge, one layer should be applied with a large, clean, dry paintbrush or a spatula. Do not forget to wash out your brush with warm soapy water after using, as a liquid glue will dry it. Hope you enjoyed this activity. Now it's time to create your own.